Shubha ma'am, shall we start? Shubha ma'am, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
So I'll introduce.
It's a little bit louder, sir. Like.
Uh,
Yeah,
good
can we start,
afternoon.
sir? Shall I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am. Please, you can start, ma'am.
Yeah, students have joined.
They will be join. They'll be seeing it in YouTube, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll start, sir. So,
Yes,
good afternoon, students. I hope you have completed your exams and your vacations have started. But as per the UGC mandate, you are supposed to do the internship after the first year, either in the, it is called a mentored internship. So you have to do it in the industry or the centers of research, whatever the university is having. So, the internship will be starting. Okay, most probably from Thursday. Okay, you are supposed to register a form. Google form will be floated to you. You are supposed to select the research center and opt the center whichever is of interest to you. So basically, you will be given on a primarily work. Since you are in first year, some primary work will be given, like data collection and analysis and all, and identifying the patterns, all those stuffs you people have to do. So what we thought is we have around 10 center of research center for research. So you can see whichever research center is of interest to you. You can work on. You can join with to that particular center and work on it. Okay. So next slide, sir. Yeah. So I lead a center of excellence that is for the RVC HPCC system. So as you already know, I come from RV College of Engineering. So this center of excellence has started 7 years back. In collaboration with HPCC system. Already you know about the details of what work you have done, because many of them had registered for the workshop. So this Center of Excellence is registered under RV College of Engineering with the company LexisNexis. So only this center, no, if you want to work on the internship or work on this particular modules, as you can see, you have module 1, 2, 3, 4. In that, we are going to do these modules. The theory part also will be conveyed to you along with the project work. Okay, so we aim we aim this research center for you to publish or a paper or to present the poster in the conference. Okay, so our conference that will be scheduled in the month of October. So these are the modules, and some interdisciplinary projects can also be carried out. Okay, but the only thing is the difference between the RVCE HPC system and RV University is this is a paid internship because it is registered under RVCE, and we have a system that is been taking place from past 7 years. So usually whatever the payment you are going to make, I think some 3,500 you have to make, that will go to the RVC's account. Okay, so this is the mode we conduct the internship. Next slide, sir. Okay, next. So this is the vision. Okay, this is about RV College of Engineering. It is accredited, and this is HPCC system, which is the open source solution for big data. Okay, next slide. Just you can, and this is the vision and mission, mainly to facilitate the young minds and professionals for pursuing research in the cognitive intelligence system and develop sustainable, innovative solution to solve real world problems. For that, the mission is to have promote interdisciplinary research and develop sustainable, innovative solution and make use of open source tools. Next slide, sir. Next slide. So this is what we take. Okay, we take consultancy, then we work on research and development, we publish patents, and we also conduct training, okay, in collaboration with HPCC system. Okay, next slide. Okay, these are the key areas. the exploring computing architectures. For that, we are exploring HPCC, Hadoop, and GPU, and inculcate programming skills, Java, Python, and ECL, which you have studied in the workshop, and demonstrate the case study for intelligent system and contribute to the open source community. Okay. And the outcome of this will be publication in the reputed journals or conference, patents, technology transfer, and also solving societal challenges. This is the outcome of our research center. Next center. Next. Okay, this is again, since we collaborate with the industry, these are all the work that is already been done for the industry. So we have 4 platforms. Under that, we have machine learning and research. These are the things our students have already done the work, and these are the use cases. Next slide, sir. We have machine learning, use case, platform enhancement, and societal contribution. Anyway, this will be shared to you. You can go through it. What are all the things that the students have done already? Next. Okay, so these are the key activities from 2019 to 2022. These are the work we have done, and we have published the paper in reputed journals and conferences. Next slide. So these are the activities. We have completed 9 research projects, and now 3 are ongoing, and everything is funded. Okay, so if you are onto the research project, you will also get a stipend. And the outcome of this is we have 6 publications in reputed journals and conference, and we have sponsored students to present the accepted paper in China, Singapore, and Australia. So students here have gone to these countries and presented the paper. And internship, we have completed 6 internship, and we are ongoing is 1. And again, the outcome of this is again 5 publications in the reputed journal and conference. So open source, we have also contributed open source libraries, that is machine learning bundle, which is in production and people are using it, and it is publicly available. So we have also conducted online ECL programming by HPCC system team, that is the core developers will conduct the workshop. Then invited talk, national conference resource. Then we have as you already know that we have a cluster with 8 tar notes, which is provided by HPCC system. So those who have enrolled for the workshop, they already have used this. And we have been invited to the Germany, that is Bremen University, to deliver the course on HPCC system. Okay, that is twice we have been invited to the Bremen, and this year also will be going. These are the activities that has been undertaken. Yes, sir. That's it. That's the next slide, sir. So these are the things you can just go through it. Okay, this is about RBC HPC system, where you can collaborate for research. Okay, and research and internship, and the outcome will be a publication. As a part of the research center, we also organize hackathon. So each year we are organizing hackathon, and since we already hackathon for RBC students is over, I now want to conduct the same thing to RBU students also. So we have loaded the form, which if you are interested, okay, we will be organizing this hackathon in collaboration with HPCC systems. Okay, next slide. Just brush up, sir. Next slide. So these are the internships. You can see here, last time we had provided the internship. These are the modules, and these are the project that has been carried out. And we have got the students from other colleges also. Next slide, sir. Next slide. Okay, these are all the details of the ongoing projects and the mentor from HPCC. Next slide, sir. Next slide. Okay, so we had also conducted NLP plus workshop, wherein the code developer of this package, that is NLP plus, David, he himself gave the presentation of how to make use of NLP plus for natural language processing. Next slide. Okay, these are all the things, we had organized 10th International Conference, then Big Data, and we organized the workshop for 2023 International Conference on Big Data and Smart Computing, and 2 courses were accepted in Bremen University. Yes, sir. Next slide. Okay, and these are all so once you finish the workshop, these badges will be given to the student. So all the students have won the badges. So this, what will happen is you can enrich your resume by putting these badges in your resume, so that it will attract the placement it will attract the companies for placement. Yes, sir. Yes. Okay, these are all the hackathon. Next slide, sir. Hackathons. Okay. Next. So best practices is we are exploring the new challenges in HPCC system platform, and the students are mentored by senior students in organizing the training session. We write the proposals, okay, for contributing to the open source community, work on research projects, and we also write blogs and publish research papers and posters. And we also attend HPCC systems virtually, which is conducted every year. These are the best practices of our COE. Next. Okay. So we also got an award. HPCC recognizes the award. Myself got HPCC System Community Recognition Award 2020. And these are all the students. Okay, for the best community choice award they got, the gift money of some dollars will be given to the students. And poster research award 2022, this girl had got. Yes, next slide, sir. This is the roadmap, okay, of our Center of Excellence. So by 2025, we would like to collaborate with foreign university for joint project and publications. So people who are interested, it's the next slide. People who are interested can register, and it will be a part of RV College of Engineering. So whatever the norms and regulation RVC has given, no, we have to adhere to this. Thank you. Over to Fanny Kumar.
Boss, yes, madam. Thank you, madam. Boss, I hope you are able to hear me. Can any faculty confirm me that you are able to hear me?
We're able to hear you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next slide, sir. We are Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. There is. Yeah. So these are the different domains we work on. Mainly it is patent related, games with purpose, and we have a small software division. And these are some of the ongoing projects, and algorithmic trading, of course, that is a one big project for us. Can you go to next, sir? These are some of the projects. These slides will be shared with you in, these are public slides, so you can share with, Sudhakar sir will share with you. These are some of the projects. The new projects will get added. Just remember that we work on a problem, solve the problem, we move on to the next project. Okay, go to next one, sir. We have all the internship details in this particular drive. Again, this file will be shared with you. Next one, sir. Boss, this is the, you just need to remember Center for Innovation Entrepreneurship. So CIE1. Ours, we usually pay very less internship amount, only 5,000 rupees. Most of the cases, very few ones we pay 8,000. I will be explaining you that. Our first one is related to one startup located or incubated in RV University. This is for patent analyst. Previously, 2 students from B.Tech have done, Deekshit and Chinmay have done. They did incredibly good job. So the startup is interested to offer 5,000 rupees will be paid to the student, but it is competitive and there will be a interview process for this. Go to next one. CIE 2 is about games with purpose. This is with one company called Experiments. They got 50 lakh rupees grant from Government of Karnataka Elevate. They are incubated in RV University. 16 internships. And the advantage here is that the startup founder is ready to offer MS recommendation letter along with 5,000 rupees and also a internship certificate. Next one, sir. The third one, CIE 3 is, this is cyber security. We have Inventex program. We wanted to have, so we have a startup incubated at RV University virtually, Reinfosec. They have actually given us 18 licenses, out of which 16. So unlimited people can participate, but the top 30 will get awarded. In this top 30, first 15 will get ethical hacker certification. You will be completing the certificate, and remaining 15 will get 5,000 rupees each. Okay. Remember that this CEH and CICN certifications are the way forward if you are looking for somebody who is looking for minimum job guarantee. Okay, go to next one. CIE 4, if you are looking for MS, going for MS preferably with a scholarship, we have convinced one NGO called Vande Bharatam Foundation. They are giving this internship. Remember here that all BSc students with credit shortage, I know there are more than 50% BSc students with credit shortage. All these people are required to do this internship. It will get them roughly about 4 credits, and the details will be shared with you. Remember, top 30 will get awarded, but everybody with credit shortage has to do. B.Tech people, if they are interested, they can do. But here only top 30, first 15 people will get MS recommendation letter from the Vande Bharatam, and next 15 will get 5,000 rupees stipend. Okay. And this we will allow online participation. So you need not come to the campus for this one geographical indication. Go to next one, sir. Boss, this is only special. I will be showing in next slide the 40 people who are eligible. These are people who did GA paper already. They went August 2022. They underwent this. Only to 3 to 5 people will offer this internship. Only those selected people who attended the GA workshop before. They will help us with the data analysis, etc. Whatever the other students will do, they will help us. This particular internship comes with a special 5,000 rupees. The startup, also, the NGO will give MS recommendation, and I will also give one MS recommendation. These are 3 to 5. That B.Tech 4th sem, sir. Go to next slide. Only these B.Tech 4th sem people can be given this because they already wrote paper. So only these people are eligible for that internship. Go to next one, sir. CIE 6 is 13 internships are there. This is for Inventex. You know, we do a lot of work through Boss Metro. We do with Boss Y, and we want to ensure that they actually have some, because they help in so much in administration. We want to give them opportunity to do internship in the choice of their project. So 13, we encourage them to do any EC Council certificate or ISTQB. Anything is fine for them, because these people basically handle all the administrative load of Inventex. Go to next one, please. 5,000 rupees internship. Boss, this we got 3 days back, this internship. It is a startup incubated here. They received 7 lakh rupees funding. They are offering 2 internships. The attraction here is that it is 6,000 rupees per month. So total, I think it is a little more than 6,000 rupees in this 2 months time. Plus, the startup is willing to continue paying you if you do well. So these startup related documents, sir, go to next one, are provided in the, I will also paste it in the YouTube. You can take a look at it. These are some of the restricted internships. Remember, we get a lot of consultancy because students are working with our center. So it's not like we work and get students internship. It is both win-win. So these are some of the students. For example, Algo Trading, Suresh sir is sponsoring 4 interns. Data Science, we sent 4 people. Patent Drafting, 5 interns. These are the people who already started working with us, who are getting internship, and the industry now loves these people. Agreed? So even School of Design, 2 people are there. And one GI mobile app, we got 2 students who got internship. They will be paid 7,000 per month for 6 months from now onwards. So we have different ways. So I request students to please work with any faculty, any research center. Take up internship. It is not always about internship money. Sometimes it is also about getting MS recommendation, publishing a paper, patent, etc. Okay, sir, next one. These are just, sir, quickly go through these slides. This is GI related. This student got 25 lakh funding. Go to next. Sir, this is the model which they are building, for which the government gave them 25 lakhs for the student. Go to next. Boss, these are the potential GIs which you will be working. Can you go to next? Boss, this is that I told you 2 internships for, these are basically hardware. Sir, can you go to this one? This startup received 7 lakhs for building this particular product. Go to next one. This particular startup is offering, this is a pizza pan on gas stove. This person is an incredible designer. He is offering even students to be inventor in their patent. So in 2 months, you will also get to be patent. Okay, this company name is Jed Actual. Go to next one, sir. So this is the last one which I will show. This is algorithmic trading project. Go to next one, sir. These are some of the tools which are built by students, which enabled some consultancy and all. Once again, I request students to take up projects with startups, internships, etc. Please work. Take care. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Dr. Baishali, could you please come?
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. So,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Thank you. So, good afternoon, all. So, this is about my presentation will be about REIT Center for Science Innovation. So, this center is started a few months back, and the main focus of this center is, sir, next slide, please. Okay, so these are the core faculty members who are associated with this center, basically the science as well as some computer science people, because the main purpose or the main mission of this center is to have interdisciplinary research. Next slide, sir. Yeah, so it is basically this research center is dedicated to advancing research and education at the intersection of science and computational methods. So where science comes into picture, like a lot of science areas are there which requires or where we have a lot of potential for computational research. This research center caters to those areas. Like, space research. Space is one aspect of science where a lot of computational things can be done. And there is a lot of scope and data available with which if we work, we will gain a lot of knowledge, and that can lead to potential good papers, publications in conferences as well as journals. Together with, after that space research, we have this material science domain, which is another very hot area of, sir, previous slide one second. Yeah, thank you. So material science domain, where there is a lot of material research going on nowadays to find out new materials to replace the materials which are already available, and to enhance the property of any electronic in the electronic industry, in healthcare and other sectors. So how can computational things or machine learning, whatever is machine learning or deep learning, can be used here to find out new materials which can replace the previous older ones. Nanoscience and nanotechnology, it is one of the core areas of research here, including both computational as well as experimental work. Computational study in genomics and biophysics, that is another area of science and interdisciplinary between science and computational. For computer science students, it is very good area to work. And then dynamical systems and simulations, bifurcation theory, computational physics, basically, probabilistic motion planning in robotic navigation. So this is another area of research which we are focusing into. Next slide, sir. Yeah, coming to research funding, consultancy and publications. So we have got funding from Department of Science and Technology. The funding is of 30 lakhs. It is spread over 2 years. And the project for which we have got this funding is graphene derivative based detectors for radiation monitoring and ozone layer crisis management. So graphene, basically, it is a nanomaterial, and it is used, how it can be used for environmental monitoring, particularly wherever there is a lot of ozone layer crisis is there. Those are the areas where we want to use those detectors, and this work will be completely done in-house in the lab, which will be set up at RVU premises, complete from the scratch of the material making, synthesis of the material till the device fabrication and final testing. Okay. Coming to consultancy, we have one member, Dr. Shabir is also a part of this center. Of course, new members also will join, but he has got a GPU server, which is worth 12 lakhs. And this has been, I have put this one specifically because there is a group of students who are working in this GPU server, and we are doing some collaborative work, which students here, they will also, means they can say that we have started some work in this area of material science, and also a collaboration has started with ISRO with their data. So we have already gone there, we have had discussions, we are having discussions on a regular basis with the scientists there, and the work is in progress. Next slide, sir. Yeah, coming to publications, there are, we do journal publications in very highly reputed journals, in Q1 journals, conference publications. Next slide, sir. Just to give you an idea, so these are the conference publications. If you see, when the slides will be shared with you all, you will see it has both the areas of nanoscience and nanotechnology, as well as application of machine learning in these areas, in this nanoscience, nanotechnology, as well as space research. And details of other achievements of the center can be found out in the web page that is there in RVU's web portal. So you can just go into and look into the other achievements that of this center. A lot of events have been conducted. And next slide, sir. Yeah. So these are just a glimpse of the guest lectures that are delivered by the members, just to show that we are also having good connection with the external world, and going there outside. Our members go outside, give lectures in technical talks and other things. The next slide. Yeah, so these are some problem statements which I thought I should put so that you have an idea. If you come get associated with this research center, what are the kind of things that you can expect? What is the problem statement that you can be working with? Of course, very, very, small bits and pieces we will teach you, and then we will expect you to deliver, not like we will completely give it to you. So that is, classification of nanomaterials using machine learning techniques. This is already one group is working. Maybe some other group can do some other little bit of offshoot of this kind of work. Dataset creation for nanomaterial research, a very, very important area where we can contribute. Predictive analysis of black hole outbursts in astronomy. That this is once again another group of students who are working with ISRO. They are doing this work. Exploration of solar flares using AI techniques. And then coming to material science research using AI, vectorization of scientific context from material science domain, data-driven model discovery using physics-inspired neural network on acoustically driven sonoluminescence and cavitation phenomena. So that is also an area where physics-inspired neural network can be used for physics-related problem solving. Molecular dynamic simulations for customized protein-based medication delivery systems. So this comes under the biophysics domain. And also, while you are working, we will be giving you, inputs how to write a mini review paper. So these are the problems, areas of work which you can expect when you are associating with this center. And I think that's all from my side. Next slide, sir. Let me check. Yeah. So that's all from my side. Please feel free to look into the website, and if you have any other queries, please, you can feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Shobna ma'am, can you present?
Am I audible, please?
Yes, ma'am. You can check.
I request everyone to mute your mic. Thank you. So I'm here to talk about the Center for AI and Data Science, one of the oldest ones here. Sir, I think this is an outdated set of slides. Is it from the drive? Hello?
This is the slides which are shared to me.
Okay, they look outdated. Can I share my screen? Because this is about specialization, but that was an outdated one. Can I just switch to mine? I have it ready.
Exit. Okay. Please share, ma'am. You can share your slides.
Okay. So is it visible also?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about the Center for AI in Data Science. So the vision of the center is to be an interdisciplinary research as well as education center. So basically we focus on studying, developing and applying different computational and statistical methods to extract knowledge and insights from large and complex data sets. So this involves often developing algorithms and techniques in the different fields of that. And then we also want to publish the results and also organize conferences through which we can publish. The members are many-fold. Many of our faculty are associated with that, and we have Ms. Usha Rangaraju. She is world's first women Kaggle triple grandmaster. She is also ranked as a top data scientist, and she's a YouTube influencer as well. So she's as a consultant for us on both the courses that we develop, the curriculum we develop, as well as the projects that we undertake. She's beginning to play a bigger role in the projects that we are taking up. So far we have conducted a few different workshops on ChatGPT and LLMs, then machine learning system development life cycle, and then demystifying the facts about data science and GenAI, and in a slightly unrelated topic, algorithms and their industrial applications. So far, through all the members together, we have had 8 Q1, Q2 publications and 5 Q4 publications, 1 book and 4 book chapters, and then a newspaper article, UK Design, and then Indian Patent published. And we were also the first center to start internship projects, industry internship projects, as many of you or 2022 students would know, Allocation, SIMA, Essence, then Charlie, Supple, AI, UG, and through UG research, several students have worked on AI-related research work already. Then we also signed up an MOU with FinTech, which gave 4 internships to 4 of our students who went there and did the internship. Then we are also advising Nexus Neural Club and then Vibe Tribe Club also. Then last year and this year, we have been offering summer internships to students from outside also. 2 students from PS University did a summer internship project here last year. And right now, one NMKRB student is doing internship currently. So our website is pretty active. So you can go to rvu.edu.in/Center for AI and Data Science for getting more details about the projects that we have done, who are all involved in that. We also have an email ID where you can mail us for details on any of these things. Now, coming to what work we have open during summer. So there are about 5 projects that where we will be collaborating with Ms. Usha Rangaraju. These are mostly related to GenAI and LLMs, multilingual data to text conversion and summarization, sign language translation using LLMs, multilingual named entity recognition using LLMs, semantic text similarity using LLMs, grammatical error correction using LLMs. This is not to say that we can finish any of these projects in 2 months, but you will get a solid start. So as you start, because we haven't had a course on these topics yet, we will help you get started by giving you references to study. And then we expect these projects to go on at least for 5-6 months. And we are looking for very good programmers, that is students with very good programming skills, to undertake these projects. And that will continue after 2 months also. Even for getting a review paper, we expect it will take more than 2 months because you have to catch up on basics first. But we will be guiding you on the references to study from so that you can get a quick start in these. And then there are also other projects like identifying emotions through video as well as audio, different projects. Then generating meaningful names from a given set of words. Then many projects related to sustainable development. For example, water sustainability, climate analysis, land cover change detection through satellite images. So these are related to sustainable development. Not to say that others are not, but these are more directly related to them. There are also some deep learning projects for which again I have to give you some foundation first, and then we will involve. Then another thrust area for us is machine learning applied in agriculture. Then we have a lot of course feedback data collected. If you have done any course offered by the center, you know that we have continuous assessment with 7 to 10 CEO assessments. For every CEO, we have religiously collected feedback across courses or same course offered across departments and even schools. So we have a lot of data and we are looking for many students to analyze these data. Of course, the data will be anonymized before it is shared with you all for processing. Then we are also in negotiation with an NGO called HPCC, who are into public policy making, but based on AI technologies. So they are looking for AI people. So we have discussed a possible set of projects mainly around AI for cyber security and depression detection. Okay, so very soon we'll be signing up an MOU, and they want to give us actually funded consultancy projects. So we will be taking some students for that also. Then we have also been working on solar flare prediction, both from numerical and image-based data. And we are collaborating with one ex-ISRO project director who's at Mahe currently. And we have also talked to faculty at RRI for collaboration. And Professor Deshmukh here is also going to put us in touch with a few. So these are the summer projects that we are offering for you all this time. Any questions, you can email us at this email ID. Thank you.
Sudhakar sir, can I start now?
Yes, sir. Please start, sir.
Yeah. Welcome all of you. This is Mauli. I'm sure you all of you are already familiar with this center through various courses, especially for the B.Tech 23. We have EX course, which just now completed. All of you did lots of projects, mostly from people from this center, as well as people from other groups. Sir, you can move to the next slide. This is actually being managed by two of us, Professor Vidya as well as me. And we have an industry contact. Mostly you will see that they are from the processor architecture or semiconductor companies like Intel and HP Systems Company. And we also have members, Professor CVSN, Maithili sir, Professor Maithili madam, and then Professor Veena and Aishwarya madam are there. And then we are having many faculty joining this center, and we are will be expanding further. And the companies that we are already engaged with are I Squared, which is IoT project. They make lots of IoT related work, and a couple of students from B.Tech 22 are working on a project with this company, who's my colleague earlier in Motorola, and he has started this company for last 10 years back, and he has been successful in this domain, and he is successfully guiding two of the members in B.Tech 22. And we also have interaction with Qualcomm, and we have a couple of hardware given by them. And I am in discussion with them to explore the option of students getting an access to the QADK drivers and the software AI software pipeline that they have, which is the discussion in ongoing right now. Once we get the access, maybe we will be able to start some active project on this side. And Professor Vidya already is working on some couple of projects with both Dental College and Nokia. Maybe I will ask her to talk about that briefly.
Good afternoon, students. So we have projects given by RV Dental College, which the B.Tech 22 batch students are working on, wherein they are given a real-time dental images as a repository. And on those dental images, image processing algorithms and segmentation algorithms are applied for classification and machine learning. Later, AI will be applied. Okay, and another one is we have MOU with Nokia. Here again, two industry business projects have been given to two batches of students of B.Tech 22, wherein 8 students are doing it there. And again, There again, the security aspects as well as ML projects are being given. So students are working on it. So we also have Nokia people in the BOS committee for the next upcoming BOS. Over to you, sir.
Sudhakar sir, can you move to the next slide? Students, what we have come up with is basically coming up with some articles, research articles on IoT projects, or you can take up any domain and then look at the solutions that are already there, as well as what you can do as an additional feature or a new domain that you can find out where the IoT can be used. So it's basically a market survey of what is there and products maybe which are available already, and then try to improve on it or come up with some new suggestions and ideas for it. And then for the B.Tech 22 students, already you have gone through OS course where you have been exposed to Linux, and then you have done a networking also in the last semester. Now is the right time to take up some projects on the IoT area using Raspberry Pi, not the Raspberry Pi Pico that we have, Raspberry Pi with Linux running. There will be plenty of opportunity to develop some models and then do some inferencing, as well as maybe training could be done on the laptop, and then you can do the inferencing on the Raspberry Pi. And I want, we both basically want you guys to come up with some suggestions on what you want to do on Raspberry Pi based projects, and what are the models you would like to run it on them, and optimization or any sensor related interfaces that you can actually guide you on. Okay, that's the one thing which we have in mind, basically linking the machine learning models with the IoT related hardware. And as all of you are aware, there is going to be a course in this 5th semester, which is IoT and edge computing, wherein you will be exposed to the 4th bullet that is there as porting of TinyML model to ESP32. So that anyway is a low-end hardware, which you are already familiar with the ARM-based hardware. This is not the ARM-based processor, but this another dual core processors which is being used for this course. Okay, where that you will get to now know about it during the course. So that's I have some of the project ideas we have, and then I would like to now Vijaya madam to talk about the remaining things that she has in mind.
So next is the role of image processing and AI in healthcare.
Vidya ma'am, I want you to be a little bit louder, ma'am. In YouTube,
Yeah,
we are
sure.
not able to hear you.
Yeah. Sure. Now am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Little bit raise your voice. That's it.
Yes, yeah. So the next few topics wherein we are trying to float in IoT, center of IoT and edge computing is role of image processing and AI in healthcare. As we all know, within 2 months, you will not be able to come out with a huge project with huge results. So we are starting with the literature survey on what is the recent trend in image processing and how it can be applied to AI in healthcare. Okay. The next one is edge computing for emerging connected and autonomous vehicle applications, envisaging edge computing in vehicular networks. These are topics given by Professor Veena, as and she wants it in the vehicular domain. Okay, and multi-agent driven resource allocation and interference management is again in the vehicular domain. Okay, and you students have already done so many engineering exploration projects, and you have put in a lot of effort from the scratch you have developed. And from the center of IoT and edge computing, what we ask you people to do is you please continue with that project. Now, as far as EX is concerned, a prototype is ready. Prototype 1 is ready. We want you to continue with that project and bring it to a level where you can make it as a product, or you can invent or explore something which you can patent. That is what is expected. That's why we have written extension of your EEX projects in home automation or any other domain based on inputs from your domain leads. That's why we had 9 domain leads there. Healthcare, home automation was there, vehicular was there. The other domains, Maithili ma'am's was also there. So please choose those domains, continue the projects which you have already done, so that a very good solid paper would come out, and a prototype can be brought into a second level of prototype. Then we can go into patenting if there is some sort of innovation in that. Then again, students, we suggest you come up with your own interesting projects or technical analysis where we could help you out. So these were some of the potential opportunities which we foresee from Center of IoT and Edge Computing. Thank you. Over to Sudhakar.
That's it from us. Thanks, all of you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Sir, Vaidyanathan sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Yes, take over.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. So, quickly run through a latest center we have established 2 weeks back called Center for Quantum Sciences and Technologies. Sir, can you go to the next slide, please? So this center was established, as I said, 2 weeks back by eminent personality, Professor Tarun Chauradip. He's the director of Raman Research Institute in the august presence of our management. So the aim of this, the aim for establishing the center is to ensure that we do not only research and development in various aspects of quantum sciences, including quantum physics, materials, devices, computing, biology, pharmacology, etc., but also ensure that whatever R&D we are doing are going to be industry ready for applications in the quantum computing space. Next slide, sir. So within a span of just 2-3 weeks, we have already done an enormous amount of work, thanks to the founding member, Dr. B.Sc. sir. So he has been very, very active, and it's actually the center was his brainchild. So first thing we did was, along with the inauguration, we signed an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, with an industry partner, QPI, and we already got an opportunity for internship for 3 students. We are working on shortlisting the students and then ensuring that they are productive. The second thing we did, which is of far-reaching implications, not just to RVU, but to whole of India, is we have submitted a proposal to the government of India and its flagship initiative called National Quantum Mission. Government of India wants India to be in the forefront of quantum technologies, especially taking on China. Today, China has invested $15 billion. So the government of India has, on its part, has budgeted and approved $1 billion US. So from RB University, we formed a consortium of 8 other member institutes, premier institutes like IITs and BIT Vellore and Calcutta University, and we have submitted a 240 crore, approximately 240 crore research proposal to the government of India. We are awaiting the outcome. Probably in another 2-3 months, we will know the outcome of the proposal. Another thing is Dr. P.C. Deshmukh sir has been very active, and he has already published more than 5 papers in reputed international journals with RB University affiliation. Of course, he is a very senior person. He has published tons and tons of papers. These are 5 papers which have RVU affiliation. Then coming to the curriculum itself, we have put together a micro specialization on quantum computing to all of our students from School of Computer Science and Engineering, both for B.Tech as well as B.Sc. So RVU will be the only state private university which is offering such micro specialization. And this micro specialization will have 3 components: 5th semester foundational course and 2 follow-on courses in 6th and 7th semester. And the 6th and 7th semester courses will be focusing solely on industry domains like manufacturing and BFSI. Also, we are also working on establishing a full-fledged undergraduate program. Next slide, sir. So Dr. P.C. Deshmukh sir, as I said, is a very, very senior, eminent personality. In fact, his works are quoted by Nobel laureates. So the government of India has roped him in designing curriculum, not just for Indian universities, but also for foreign universities. They have there's a collaboration going on. So he's working with Dr. Anil Sahasrabudhe, chairman of UGC, and trying to come up with a quantum technologies curriculum. So, and also we have been doing various talks in various universities, including IITs, on quantum sciences and quantum computing. And P.C. Deshmukh sir again has been very active. He has published his viewpoints and blogs in several Indian newspapers. Next slide, sir. So going forward, as I said, we already have established partnerships with not just industry, but also our peer universities and colleges and institutions of eminence like IITs. So one is industry partner is QPII. The other industry partner we are discussing is with QDIT Labs. We are also trying to establish a formal MOU between RB University and IIT Dharwad. And we have also requested Dr. Madan Kumar Srinivasan. He's a industry expert, well-known industry expert with 121 patents. And in fact, at Accenture, he had established the cloud computing business for them and focusing especially on quantum cloud. So we are very fortunate to have him as our industry advisor and expert. Next slide, sir. So this is the current list of CQST team. We are also, as I said, it's just 2 weeks and we are expanding rapidly. Dr. P.C. Deshmukh sir is the founder and chief mentor, and we have various other eminent professors from RB University who are part of our team. And as I said, Dr. Madan Kumar Srinivasan is the CEO and founder of VoiceWork. He's our industry advisor. Thank you very much, sir. With this, I'm done.
Thank you, sir. Sir, Manjul sir.
Yeah, I will start. Good afternoon, everyone. I think we have this Center of Cloud Computing and Generative AI. We have actually conceptualized quite long back, but it took shape only last week, where we put together that this is area where we need to basically put a lot of emphasis on. Can you go to next slide, sir? Yeah. So here we are looking at domain areas in cloud computing as well as generative AI, and both of them actually are going to have cloud computing has been impacting us from last almost like 15 years already, and generative AI is going to have a huge impact all across, not just within computer science, as well as all other domains as well. So it's by nature, it is interdisciplinary basically area. And cloud computing is a kind of infrastructure concept where it has to be embedded in each of the disciplines of our computer science, where we have to embed the cloud computing activities and the labs and project works in each of these projects that we are going to be that we will be getting exposed over the next couple of years here. So that's where I think our focus has been. And we can go to next slide. Yeah. So we are going to be looking at a lot of foundation aspects of the cloud computing as well as generative AI domain. Along with that, focus is going to be a lot on the application side as well, into various businesses that are being impacted by these technologies, specifically generative AI, right? Into education itself, healthcare, design, architecture, marketing, that sort. And in addition to these areas, our center also will be solely responsible for our development operations and software engineering development practices. So that's one of the courses that we offer is Agile Software Engineering and DevOps. And along that same lines, obviously we'll be owning those courses and related projects. So that also is one of the scope under this center. Yeah, next one. Yeah. So scope is domain-wise cloud computing, generative AI, large language models, prompt engineering, agile software engineering, and development operations, DevOps. Then with respect to how we intend to go forward, we're going to be basically offering certification courses, corporate training, internship for students, partnership academic alliance with leading cloud providers. Like we are already talking to AWS and obviously Google Cloud and organizations and startups working in these generative AI deep learning domains and semiconductor companies as well, right? and then research paper publications. Can you go to the next slide? Yeah. So in the last 6 to 9 months, this is what has happened. We obviously have come out with a specialization in these two domains, as a micro specialization in cloud computing as a generative AI. Over the last course of last academic year, we have floated this course, generative AI and prompt engineering, to our students, B.Tech and B.Sc, as well as to other schools. We have provided a lot of internship opportunities in GenAI domain to more than 50 students, especially with the company called Broad Range, as well as many other companies that we have worked with. Very recently with the company called Cloud Stack, where our 12 students are being doing an internship in especially GenAI domain. Also, as part of our course, we had a great guest lecture on transform architecture by Dr. Sivaram Dubey from IIIT Hyderabad. He is also our collaborator with our professor Shabir as well. And we are obviously we are talking about establishing a cloud labs subscriptions and services. So at the moment, we are in discussions with Amazon Web Services to basically look at that. Yeah. So that covers overall. The students who will be registering will be probably based on the internship opportunities that we will getting it from outside, that will be rolled out to them. Then we have these some of the international relationships that we have had in the last 9 months. Open Ground is very new. I think this work is about to start. And then Supple AI, Spiked AI, I think a lot of people are already working on it. All equations, broad range essence, SIMA, U4U. And next slide. And then these are the companies where our students have already worked in these, right? Zero Labs, Cloud Stack, Visist AI, that is also just recently started. And Arconet is also an Indian startup based in Bangalore. Shole, and I think some of these companies are already kind of getting covered in other centers, right? Because their faculty mentors belong to that centers. Yeah. I think that's all from my side.
Thank you, sir. Karthikeyan, sir.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Please carry on.
Okay, thank you. I am Dr. P. Karthikeyan. I am head for the Center for Ethical AI and Responsible Innovation with Applied Research. Sir, can you move to the next slide? Actually, this center is not started. The center is going to be started end of this month. Actually, when I was working in Taiwan, I was working in the Responsible AI project. So I wanted to start this same center in our RV University. The center is established for the area of research, the privacy and data protection. For example, if you consider the Bangalore, in the Bangalore itself, we are having around 10,000 CCTV camera. Per day, it may generate 200 terabyte data. The data, it need to be secured, as well as the data, it must be used for the AI for training. Actually, that is a complex task. For that, we can apply the predator learning. Using the predator learning, we can provide the data security as well as the privacy. That is the first objective of this center. The second objective, the main objective of this center, we can create the responsible AI. Now the AI is everywhere. When you wanted to create a AI, the AI must be responsible. The responsible in the sense the AI must be explainable. For example, when you develop any AI model, the AI model, it is a black box. We cannot understand why it is predicting, how it is predicting, what is the result. We are not allowed to. We are not understanding. So now, when you are creating in future, when you are creating any AI, the AI, it must be interpretable as well as explainable AI. We are working on the explainable AI. Then when you create any AI, the AI must be robustness as well as the safety. Now the AI is available in the online. The hackers, they may use adversarial attack and they may attack the AI. The AI, it may misbehave. Okay, we are working on this area. Then as well as our center, we are working with the applied research. Now the AI, it is applied in all area like agriculture, smart city, financial service, healthcare, in all this area, the AI is applied. Basically, we are working with the applied research. Then as well as our center, we are providing the internship for the undergraduate student in collaborated with the international universities like National Changsang University, Taiwan, and the University of Dabuk. Sudhakar sir, can you go to the next slide? Currently in our center, we are working with the 6 projects. The first project is the light generative adversarial network for real-time rain removal with the self-attention with the Professor Pan, National Changsang University, Taiwan. The one more project is AI-based estimation of labor working hours using CCTV video on distant water fishing vessel with the Professor Pan, National Changsang University. The third project is underwater object detection with Professor Mani Murugan, University of Dabuk, Saudi Arabia. The fourth project is intuition detection model for smart water management in smart city with Professor Mani Murugan, University of Dabuk. The fifth project is the PM 2.5 estimation using multi-kernel convolution neural network with Professor Dr. S. Vellingiri, SRM University, Chennai. The sixth project is the blood glucose level prediction using non-invasive method, Professor Mani Murugan, University of Dabuk. Sudhakar sir, can you move to the next slide? Actually, our center, we are planning to provide the internship for the first internship is mobile application for non-invasive blood glucose prediction. Already, the machine learning, the deep learning part, we have done it. Now we need the student should develop on mobile application. Using the mobile application, we have to collect the data from the end user. For that, we need a mobile application. The mobile application, it must work in the iOS as well as it must work in the Android. The students should know the Flutter technology. Using that, the students should develop the mobile application. The number of internship available for this project is 2. The stipend will be paid 5,000. So, Sudhakar sir, can you move to the second project is air quality prediction with the explainable AI. Actually, this project already I have worked with in Taiwan. With respect to in Taiwan, we have developed the air quality prediction model with the explainable AI. Actually, now the same project I'm planning to extend to the Bangalore city. Actually now usually now when you want to predict the air quality, we have to use the sensor-based model. The sensor-based model compute the air quality and it will give the visualize. Now instead of that, the students can take a simple photo. Using the photo, they can predict the air quality with explanation. Already the model as well as the Taiwan data, it is available. Now the student has to collect the data for the Bangalore city. The students are allowed to use the same model and they can retrain and they can develop a project. And actually, I am expecting the outcome of this project. It must be published in at least in Q2 or Q1 journal. Sudhakar sir, can you move to the next slide? The third project which the center it is offering is the pediatric learning in medical application. Now, already we are working with the breast cancer detection project with the University of Dabuk. In the same project, we were planning to apply the pediatric learning. When you wanted to collect the data, in the medical institution, they are not interested to share the data with the ML developer. Instead of that, what the medical institution they can do, they can keep the data in their institution itself. What we can do, we can locally we can train the model. The locally trained model we can send it to the cloud server. In the cloud server we can combine the global model. The global model we can use it for the prediction. For this also we need one internship. The stipend will be paid for is 5,000. Actually, the outcome of this project also we are expecting. Actually, we will guide you how to write a paper as well as how you can publish this paper into top journal like IEEE Transaction, Elsewhere, and Springer. So, Dr. Sir, can you move to the next slide? the last project is waste management and recycling optimization. Actually, this project is with respect to smart city. Now, for example, actually the main objective of this project to implement the AI-driven solution that utilize the object detection algorithm to identify and classify the various type of waste in real time. Now, if you consider the Bangalore, no, the huge amount of waste it has been created, the waste it must be when the waste is collected, now at that time we need to categorize the waste accordingly. We have to dispose and we need to reuse it. The further the student has to develop the object detection model. For this we need to internship. The stipend is 5,000. We are expecting the outcome of this project must be published in top journal. Thank you to all.
Thank you, Karthik sir. Shabir sir, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am here.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Dr. Shabir. So I would like to present about our research center, that is Center for Visual Computing and Sustainable Intelligence. This is in fact the youngest center which is evolved, and I'll be heading this research center. Sir, next slide. Now coming to the faculty members, so far these are the faculty members shown interest to be part of this research center, and I'm hoping many more faculty members join these research centers to collaborate and publish the papers. Let's move on, sir. Move to the next slide. Yeah. So coming to the center's vision, so we aim to provide a platform for conducting research and innovation in computer vision and pattern recognition areas, with a major focus in the problems related to agriculture and health domain. Next slide, sir. Just to give a few works that were happened as part of this research center. So there is one MOU signed between RV University and Tech Global. So as part of this MOU, we got the support of 2 GPU servers to conduct the research, meaning the research that we continue apart from this consultancy work, and also to conduct the experiments related to this consultancy work. So those 2 GPU servers in total, they have 5 GPU cards. And now coming to the objectives of this consultancy work, where we are aiming to develop a novel breast cancer detection model. This will help the medical practitioners to evaluate breast cancer very quickly. In addition to this work, as Dr. Vaishali has mentioned, we also started a collaboration with ISRO, where 3 of the B.Tech students are working on this internship. Sir, next slide. Now coming to the publications. So actually, I have included 2 more publications from Dr. Nikita. So maybe I think you might have taken these slides offline and you are presenting. I think that should be fine, sir. So now coming to the publications from this center, we have 4 publications. This is what the data that I have received from the faculty so far. 2 from myself and 2 from Dr. Nikita. All of these 4 journals are published in Q1. Next slide, sir. Now, so coming to the guest lectures delivered by the faculty members, I have delivered the expert lectures at various places like IIIT Sri City and 2 engineering colleges from Hyderabad. Next slide, sir. Now, research collaborations. Our center has research collaborations with the top universities within India. So one is IIIT Sri City, IIIT Allahabad, Shivnadar University, and also TIFR Mumbai. We also have industry connect with Dr. Jaychanda. He was my former manager. So he's actually one of our research collaborator. Next slide, sir. Now coming to the research team, so when I joined RVU as a faculty here, so UG students from RVU and RVC, they approached me. Now, our team has close to 30 plus students who are working with us. Now, I'm happy to share this news that one of the work done by Sri Krishna and team. So it is, we are aiming to publish that paper in a top tier conference. Most likely it is going to be either WACB or ACML. And students from RVC also started collaborating with me. That is basically with our research center. So we are working on different problems related to computer vision. Next slide, sir. Yeah, so now coming to the computational resources, apart from the manpower, that is in terms of faculty, our center also has the state-of-the-art computational resources, where we have in campus, we have one server which is placed in our RVU campus that has 3 GPU cards. And so based on the request from our end, since our team exhausted, so they actually need additional GPU resources. So that's where from VectorTech, we got another GPU server, thanks to VectorTech again. In addition to these 2 GPU servers that we have got from VectorTech Global, at RVU side, from the management of RVU, we also have one more GPU server, which is called DGX server. This has 8 GPU cards. So 2 GPU cards are allotted to RVU, and our research team started using this, and also a few faculty from SOCSC started using this. So if you are going to opt some research problem related to our research center, we are going to have the exposure to start accessing these computational resources. Next slide, sir. Now, coming to the very important slide here, our research center conduct research in these domains like computer vision, image processing, machine learning, generative AI. Particularly coming to the problems, so we work on fundamental problems. Mostly we work on fundamental problems. Yeah, if there is a requirement, we work on some applied level problems as well. Now, coming to the fundamental problems, our team focuses on neural network compression, active learning, domain adaptation, and information theory versus the conventional deep learning based model training. Then at the end, we also started exploring another problem called continuous learning with few BSc students. Sir, that's all from my end. Thank you. So if you have any questions, please drop an email to me, so which I have given here, shabirb@rvu.edu. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shabir sir. Maithili ma'am?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, ma'am, please carry on.
Okay, mine is the last set of slides for people who are like wondering when this will end. It is for the Center of Web Technologies and Blockchain. Next slide. What exactly does this mean? Next slide. So web technologies, when I say it evolved from Web 1.0, which was mainly static, Web 2.0, which is centralized in the sense that we have services, web services that offered endpoints for the applications to connect. So it was mainly centralized. And now is a world of decentralized internet, which involves blockchain. So that's why the two things are combined. So the center evolves around two major things, which is the traditional web application, which also involves mobile application development, and blockchain. Next slide, sir. These are some of the members of our center. Next slide. And these are some of the external members. One of them is my research student. Another have been my lifelong partners in terms of technology partners, in terms of research, funding, and other things. So hoping to like collaborate with them and take this as funded projects. Next. This is one of the events that we conducted under the center, which is the UR Hackathon, and another that was in July last year. So next month is another event planned from the center. Next slide. These are some of the projects that we have done. The right side is on assistive technologies, game application development, which involves web and mobile application development. So this involved two parts, which is the embedded systems part, where in which we did it in association with Vidya's and Mauli Center, and the web part, which we took over. And the technology stack used was MERN. And a lot of internships have been offered to the semester 3 and 4 students based on the course that was taken up in the minors, which is FinTech. Based on that, lots of internships have been offered. I don't have a list of internships, but B.Tech 22 batch benefited from this minors course. Next slide, please. These are some of the research areas in blockchain. This was given by Dr. Nikita. Detection of deep fake using blockchain, origin tracking of any produce. It could be farm, it could be metal products, anything. This happens to be the first two happens to be her area of interest. The third one happens to be my area of interest, counterfeit machine detection using blockchain. This I had done in my previous college, and including my own son, and they got a chance to go to Sydney, Australia, as part of Microsoft's Imagine Cup. So that is one international hackathon that we had competed in, and we won there in the South Asia level. Healthcare recommended system using blockchains is a very traditional problem which has multiple different flavors involving AI and blockchain combination. So this again, multiple different problem statements can be given for part number 4. Next slide, please. All of these have been area which I have worked under. The 5 problem statements that you see here all falls under the category of semantic web, which means bring meaning to the web. This is a very, very hot topic that is going on. So one of the major things that gets done is the creation of something called as ontology, that is creating associations. Based on that, knowledge graphs gets drawn. And one of the common applications of this is in NLP, natural language processing, extracting structured data from unstructured text. That's a very, very hard problem, as everybody knows. Lots and lots and lots of data are being generated, and somehow we need to make meaning out of it. So how do you apply ontology, knowledge graphs, and therefore semantic web principles in order to do that? Then there are these meaningful web services that are created, which are called as semantic web services. One of the major problems there is the problem of discovering those web services, and wherein which once you discover it, how do you connect to it? How do you connect to that endpoint in order for the applications to use? So web service discovery was a very, very common problem about 10, 15 years ago. Semantic web service discovery is a new problem. The next one is semantic web reasoning, that is finding meaning out of all of these artifacts that I told you about, raw data, ontology, web servers. It's a huge gamut of things. So how do you make meaning out of it? There are very, very many techniques in order to do this. So that is another problem statement that can be offered. Next slide, sir. Now, all the while in this entire presentations by various people, the focus has been on research, paper publications, and other things. In this particular research center, we also offer a lot of projects. So students who would like to do projects, get your hands dirty, or if I may call it that, hands-on experience in project development, may not necessarily be so interested in research, are welcome to join us. And here a gamut of projects can be given. You come up with an idea, we will mentor you, or else we can give you a lot of projects on web applications and mobile applications, which can be used for our own School of Computer Science. I'm done with my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Maitri ma'am. I thank all the center heads who has presented about their centers and the possible projects. So with this, we come to the end of today's presentation. This particular recording will be available in the YouTube for the students. If those who are missed out can actually watch it out. And those comments which you are given it in YouTube will be considering. And for more details, you can actually personally meet the leads who has presented to get more clarity on it. Okay, with this, I thank all the students.
Sudhakar sir, I would like to add, sorry.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, if Aishwarya and Bharat are there, can you please switch on your cameras? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please switch on your cameras. For the benefit of students of I think B.Tech 22 and 23 are listening to this, right, Sudhakar sir?
Yes, ma'am. All the students of all batches are there of SOCSE.
Yeah, B.Sc and B.Tech, yes. So this is Bharat. He is a new joinee and he will be one of the coordinators for this internship. So this internship program is a 1-credit internship for B.Tech 23 and a 2-credit internship program for B.Tech 22. B.Tech 22 students, sorry, not just B.Tech 22, I'm sorry, Sudhakar, so SOCSE 22 and SOCSE 23. In 5th semester, SOCSE 22 students will go through this internship. In B.Tech, it carries 2 credits. B.Sc kindly clarify, Sudhakar, sir. And for SOCSE 23, that is 3rd semester students, for B.Tech, it carries 1 credit. Forms will be sent out by Professor Aishwarya and Professor Bharat to the students of SOCSE. You need to fill up the form. You need to basically choose a particular research center. And the modalities of it, a few words. Can Bharat please talk?
For B.Sc 2023, you basically have a choice to register at one of the 10 centers which we have seen just now. You also have the option to join Professor Madhu and his team, who have been providing internships to various startups and other connections. You can also go ahead and find your own internship. But if you find your own internship, you'll also have to find a mentor from within RTU so that we will be able to coordinate your internship. As for 2020, so basically this is what the form will be, form you'll have to fill in. As for SOCSE 2022, most of you, if I'm not mistaken, are already doing some or the other form of internship. So that is the form you'll be filling. If you've already done the internship and completed, you can just select that and tell us the details, give us the details of what you have already done. If not, you will be asked to choose one of the research centers. So please do that within a reasonable time so that we can finish your internship credits quite fast.
Thank you, Bharat. Thank you, Bharat. I would like to take a few more moments, Sudhakar sir. Students, please understand that internship is a credited entity in your curriculum in both B.Sc and B.Tech, and therefore you need to complete it in semester 3 and semester 5. There will be a panel which evaluates the internship that you are doing. So it is a mandatory course. So kindly do not tell us that you never knew about it. That is why this recording is also available for you. The forms that will be sent out, please don't sleep over it. You're supposed to fill it within the date that we tell you. The coordinators are, I repeat again, Professor Aishwarya Singh and Professor Bharat. Thank you very much. The faculty kindly, SOCSE faculty kindly join the link provided for discussing the various things that we need to develop, that is syllabus, lab manual, etc. And I'm done with my talking. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Maithili ma'am. As Maithili ma'am mentioned, it is a credited internship, so I want all the students to take it with the utmost priority and fill up the form which is being shared, and each student at least at maximum they can join for one particular center and benefit from working with it in all their future endurance. Okay, so with this we conclude the today's meeting. I think if whatever doubts you have or any kind of queries which you want to get it clarified, you can speak to the center heads and make sure that you all get associated at any one of the center and make the best use of this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you, all of them who have joined. I thank all the faculties and students to take your time and join for this particular presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Sudhakar sir.
Thank you. We will close the session. All of you can exit.
Over, sir.
Yeah, ma'am. It's over, ma'am. We'll close the session.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And 4 o'clock, please come for the scrutiny. This.
Yeah, ma'am. It's already close to 4. I'm coming, ma'am.
Okay, please come, sir.
Yeah, please. Thank you.